Hey folks, welcome back to Justice for All. So let's hear Eni's second testimony. The side room was, kinda dark, you know? So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. No, you didn't. I'm already seeing a few things wrong with this, but... We'll just wait. Hold on.
Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason why you didn't notice the blood.
You think? Thanks, Gramps.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright?
No.
Alright, I guess not. Very well. You may question the witness.
Okay, Okay, so there are a few things that I already want to press. I mean, first of all, the side room being dark? That doesn't even sound right, because every time we went there, it was really bright. Unless she's saying that the door was, closed and there was no windows. But still, it was also the middle of the day, so, I don't know. Oh wait, shit, not again, I keep doing this, oh my god. Okay. Yeah, really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court. That's right. Excuse me, but how's my statement any more subjective than Miss Miney's? You are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Okay. Also, yeah, sorry if my voice sounds weird yet again. Been having some allergy issues. Can't breathe. Yeah, same actually. Okay, I guess I'll just press everything, because it seems to be the right strategy here. You didn't see the blood? Yeah. But she must have had the gun with her at the time as well. That's, Are you gonna tell me that you didn't notice the gun either? I, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, her face. Continue. Okay, no, this is bullshit too, because because when we talked to her, she didn't know that there'd been a murder, right? So even if she saw her sister covered in blood, she didn't necessarily knew what she had done. You know, in this hypothetical story, right? And what was your sister, Miss Meanie Miney, like at the time? Well, she was, totally flipped out, 'cause she just shot Dr. Gray. I'm sorry, you apparently didn't know that anyone was murdered, so what the hell? But I think, she knew. She, said she did something really bad. And, she said she wanted to go with me to, apologize to Miss Morgan. Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you? Yeah. Okay, you did not fucking do this. And I know exactly why. Was your sister calm by that time? I guess so. I guess maybe, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better. She says with her whip at the ready. And, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney? Sure. Yeah. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or, just out of place? Something out of place, huh? What do you mean? When? When you... Yeah, when you were going to the crime scene, you must have seen something. Something very specific. I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. No, nothing strange. Yeah, she answered rather quickly. Now what? No. There's something I wanted to ask about. Think harder. I know you can remember something. I, totally can't. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court.
Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important?
It's very important. I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where we're going with this. Oh, I know where we're going with this, actually. I thought about this in the last episode.
Very well. Miss Miney, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
I don't get why, but, okay. I didn't see anyone? No. You must have seen one specific person. Because she had just broken the urn. She was putting it back together, wasn't she? You say that you didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. However, that is impossible. What do you mean? I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. Interesting. You have a semi-intelligent look on your face, so what about this child? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. That garden? Yup. Which means anyone walking through the area would have to have seen her. So, Miss Miney, what do you have to say to that? Oh God! What the hell? As the court can see, she's a bit of an airhead. Also, she was leading her sister at the time. Do you honestly think that she would notice a simple child playing? Preposterous. No. It's not preposterous, and I can prove it. What sort of foolish... There's no way someone walking on the winding way could have not noticed Pearl. Yeah, and it's because of this. She was putting this together. This urn is my proof. An old cracked clay pot? What is that going to prove? Do you know why it's cracked? It's because Pearl broke it. That's why. Oh, we just said we weren't going to out her. Oh no.
She broke the urn.
Oh! Why do I feel like you're going to ruin my beautiful day? This urn was broken around the time the channeling started. Oh! And Pearl was the one who put it back together. Oh, look at her. While sitting right in the middle of the winding way. What? Miss Miney. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work, putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. Oh... I think I've sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar.
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say.
The one needs to watch what she says, the witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth. About what? About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. The witness just testified about that. That's right. I was, sleeping in the side room. Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? No. Your lies end here. What do you... The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there's clearly a contradiction here.
A contradiction? Where's this contradiction?
In her testimony in the evidence? I mean, I feel like there is something specifically about the evidence I could point out, but I don't know if the game wants me to do that yet. I don't know. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? Oh my god, yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, Morgan sent us out to call the police, but you weren't there for that. How would you have known that? It's true at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. So? Like, what does that, like, have to do with anything? It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact? How? I concede that Miss Fey was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by the way of the winding way. You were already there, weren't you?
But look at the manor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question. Oh god, what now? What do you have to say? Don't ask a question off of a basis assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you've put that on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah. The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eenie Miney. So now's the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer.
Well, she had to be in the channeling chamber already. We already said that there was a third person in there, right? Aside from Maya and the doctor. She was already here. Miss Miney was here, of course.
What, but that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene? That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime.
Order! Order! That's why... Oh!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Miss Eenie Miney was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding? You were hiding right here, behind the screen. Here, of course.
Behind the folding screen. Oh!
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that phone screen. See, you stupid jerk! Oh, look at her. Quit being so picture-pinned on me, slimeball!
Now, Miss Miney. One so young as you should be saying.
Shut it, Gramps! As if you know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry.
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. Oh, look at her, ew. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. Yeah, this is where she was hiding. That's why Lotta didn't see her. That's why no one saw her. Miss Miney? How you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime was very simple. You were hiding inside this box. Oh! That tiny little box? No person could fit in that. Oh, here's that music. Yes, we're getting to it. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lotta disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. Oh yeah, that's right. that clothing box is in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Wright? Do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
Yes. And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Okay, well, it's gotta be the folding screen, right? Because the hole in the screen matches the hole in the box. Yeah, it matches. Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence of that old thing.
What on earth? Oh!
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and see it already.
There's a hole. About inches off the ground.
Huh, a hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height. That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes as to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen. Which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. Same bullet. It went through the screen and then into the box. Oh! Miss Miney? You were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray.
Order! Order! So, what are you saying?
Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Eenie Miney? That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Eenie Miney. You were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
To masquerade as Maya Fey?
She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. Now, stop! I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that is the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do that all by herself. Huh. You know what? It's not possible. It really is impossible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Oh! Need I remind you? The foolish receive no mercy. Wait. Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? Huh? You can't be serious! Miss Miney, you had an accomplice. Yeah, this is just solving itself. This person? If it wasn't someone from the Karine village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have had that box to use. Morgan Fey?
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? Ah! You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? Yeah, what you gonna say? Oh. I mean, yeah, after... I mean, yeah, even though she's... I still feel bad for her, you know? There's still so much pain there, you know? I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime, long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murder crept silently towards the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with the strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so that she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected?
Yes. Right. He was still alive. Dr. Gray was not actually yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. 'Cause yeah, it wasn't Maya he was shooting at, it was her. She was the one squatting low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and...
After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room?
Yes. A gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Miney. She immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey. But that sort of deception would have been so easy to see through. Which is precisely why Morgan Fay chased us out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry! Before there are more victims here.
What is one supposed to say?
Huh. This is the real truth behind the murder. I don't know, I have a feeling that there's something else we haven't touched on yet, but...
Who is that, laughing at a time like this?
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, but are you still by chance evolving?
What is it this time?
Miss Von Karma. Surely.
Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty?
What? Wait, huh? How do you still have more?
Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
And that is...
If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble?
Huh?
Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things?
Well, that's...
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and that one other thing. Why would Miss Eenie Miney want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive.
A motive that... Wait, no, she does. I have to think of a motive now. What is the reason for... Okay. Okay, well, it's gotta be the article. I'm gonna check this for a second. Well, it's gotta be this then, right? Wait, no, is it not?
Huh? Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix Wright.
Wait, shit, I think I presented the wrong thing. Just great. No, but she's calling me my full name.
You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death?
Yeah. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain for yourself.
Don't be stupid. And no one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I want to take revenge based on nothing?
What do you mean by that?
Senile, stupid Gramps.
She's not even trying anymore, damn.
I'm, going to explain, so, please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, wanted revenge, then, I wouldn't have waited this long. And, sides, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, Dr. Gray. It was, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know?
Yeah, and she went right back. However, you see—
Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory.
Oh, no.
The end.
Wait, oh, no. This can't be over. Fuck that.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated and she has no motive in the first place.
Okay, no, but that article should have been enough.
Furthermore, there's no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan.
No, but we already had that reason too. Come on now.
You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point.
So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place.
Thought I had her for sure.
So, it's just as I, told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie.
Very well. I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie Miney.
No, it's not over, yeah.
Your Honor, please, allow the defense 1 more minute.
All right.
You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix.
Mia,
Yes. It does sound ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But, regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
Really?
Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion.
I think I know what she's getting at.
Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason?
Can I really do this? Yes, I can, or no, I can. Well, I gotta say yes. What else do I do? I'm not totally confident here, but I know I must press on no matter what.
That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive.
Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended after all. Oh! Interesting. I let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Huh. Supportive of us now, huh?
What? You're supposed to be on my side! Oh! Avant-Garbo only cares about a perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Really, just for the sake of a good fight, are you sure?
And I don't care if you are my witness. So help me. I will throw you out of my way.
Shit.
No way.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We'll continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Hey! Wait a sec!
Holy shit, that was a time. Okay. I mean, a part of me is surprised that there's still another day in court, because I felt like we wrapped everything up pretty well, but there is something else that's concerning me, something that we didn't touch on just yet that I'm a little worried about. So we'll probably talk about that in the next trial. Or in the next day of the trial. So, yeah, join me for that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.